Hello, and welcome to another Crack-a-Pack. Today I will be opening and reading every single card inside a Dominaria United draft booster, then making a pack one, pick one, as though I were in a draft. I'll be including timestamps below if you would like to skip ahead to see the entire pack contents and my pick. But otherwise, let's get cozy and appreciate every single card in this pack. Vineshaper Prodigy. 1 green for a 2/2. Creature, Elf Druid, common. Kicker, 1 blue. When Vineshaper Prodigy enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Maria's Outrider. 4 red for a 4/4. Creature, Elf Archer, common. Reach, domain. When Maria's Outrider enters the battlefield, it deals damage to each opponent equal to the number of basic land types among lands you control. Arrows fashioned from the living wood of Yavimaya carry all of the forest's rage in their fire-hardened points. Haunted Mire. Land, swamp forest, common. Haunted Mire enters the battlefield tapped. Some of the nature spirits and wraiths that haunt Urborg take offense at the term ghost town. Deathbloom Gardener. 2 green for a 1/1. Creature, Elf Druid, common. Death Touch. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. I can provide the coalition with poisons that will break down Phyrexian machinery as easily as they stop the heart. Battle Rage Blessing. 1 black for an instant, common. Target creature gains Death Touch and Indestructible until end of turn. Since when is it cheating to give one side an unfair advantage? Braids. Volsha Tide Turner. 1 blue for a 1/3 creature, Merfolk Wizard, common. Tap, add blue. Spend this mana only to cast an instant or sorcery spell or a kicked spell. Ships suspected of carrying Sheldred's agents have a tendency to drift far off course as they sail through the Voda Sea. Geothermal Bog. Land, swamp, mountain, common. Geothermal Bog enters the battlefield tapped. There are still a few places where the natural dangers outweigh even those posed by Phyrexian sleeper agents. Shadow Prophecy. 2 black for an instant, common. Domain. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of basic land types among lands you control. Put up to 2 of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. You lose 2 life. Lord Windgrace, grant me wisdom. Phyrexian Rager. 2 black for a 2/2 creature, Phyrexian Horror, common. When Phyrexian Rager enters the battlefield, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Resist if you must. It makes no difference. As with Mirrodin, your world will bow to Phyrexia. Sheldred. Charismatic Vanguard. 2 white for a 3/2 creature, Dwarf Soldier, common. 4 white. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. This battlefield is an anvil. My mace, a forging hammer, and you, Phyrexian scum, are the scrap metal that's about to be reshaped as I see fit. Wingmantle Chaplain. 3 white for a 0/3 creature, human cleric, uncommon. Defender. When Wingmantle Chaplain enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white bird creature token with flying for each creature with Defender you control. Whenever another creature with Defender enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 white bird creature token with flying. Combat Research. Blue for an enchantment, aura, uncommon. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. As long as enchanted creature is legendary, it gets +1/+1 and has ward 1. Najal the Stormrunner. 2 blue, blue, red for a 5/4 legendary creature, Ifrit Wizard, uncommon. You may cast sorcery spells as though they had flash. Whenever Najal the Stormrunner attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, when you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. The Cruelty of Gix. 3 black, black for an enchantment, saga, rare. Read ahead. Chapter 1. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a creature or planeswalker card from it. That player discards that card. Chapter 2. Search your library for a card. Put that card into your hand, then shuffle. You lose 3 life. Chapter 3. Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. And finally, we have a basic swamp. And a Phyrexian token. Alright, so here's our pack. And it looks like we have a couple of pretty good options here. The Cruelty of Gix is definitely a powerful card. And then the Wingmantle Chaplain, I know, has an absurdly high game in hand win rate percentage, especially for an uncommon. Definitely requires picking up a bunch of defenders, but will just pump out a bunch of 1/1 flyers. I don't know. They're both really good options, but are going to lead us down a different path depending on which one we choose. I'm actually thinking I would want to try the Wingmantle Chaplain. It's tough to want to pass the Cruelty of Gix, but I think it might be worth trying out the Defender deck here. So let's go ahead and make our pick, shuffle up the remaining cards, and lay them out. And there we have it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely leave me a comment and let me know which card you would have taken here. Would you have gone with the uncommon? Or would you have taken the Cruelty of Gix? Or was there a different card entirely that you were considering? Let's talk about it. And of course, please make sure you subscribe and come back every Monday and Friday for new Magic the Gathering ASMR videos. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.